I'm a hyperrealistic artist, and these are some of my works. But I was thinking, why do all reference photos have to have the proper studio lighting? Well, it looks good, that's one, but it doesn't have to have the correct studio lighting all the time. I don't want to make artworks using reference photos that looks like the photo of your identity card, do I? Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome back to another video. In this one we are going to be talking about my ideas and approach to hyperrealism. Now coming back to the point of the reference picture, this is what I'm working with. And I've selected this one because of the lighting and the soft look. I know hyperrealism is all about the details and the sharpness. You can see each and every skin pores, you can see the fine hair strands, and everything looks so clean and perfect. While I absolutely love that look, I also love the idea of subtleness. Like the concept of yin-yang. There should be a balance between everything. So what changed my mind? Well, you see, I like shooting my own reference picture. Now, this may not apply to portraits, but I like the soft look you get from the old film cameras. That's what inspired me. So blending is a great deal to help me get the soft look I'm after. Now, my previous work, if you zoom in and see them, well, you can see the details, but it's not overwhelming. They're there, but not like bam in your face strong. Sorry. You can check out my older works and the current stuff I'm working on my Instagram. Now, granted, my techniques and the overall workflow has changed a lot over the years as I keep trying out new materials and find what works and doesn't work for me. Like carbon pencil, it's been such a game changer for me. And I made a video on them, you can see after this video. I'll also add the link in the description. So this portrait, or just a part of it, looks so much interesting. So how do I approach a hyperrealistic portrait? Now, first of all, before you even start drawing, we have to do the most difficult job to select something that we actually want to draw, right? Pretty basic stuff. Now, I actually shoot my own reference pictures, but that's a topic for another video maybe. Now, second thing is drawing. Freehand, grid method, whatever works for you. Well, after getting the initial outline drawing drawn initially, I start adding the base layer. I work in small area at a time. After marking out the area, the shadow lines, and with the base layer added in, we have to work on the form or the structure. think of it almost like sculpting out the shape, you know. Next is the actual detailings, the skin pores, the hair strands, all those stuff. Observation is the key here. See the reference picture, how the light is interacting with the skin pores. I know it sounds complex and it's time consuming for sure, but it's totally worth it. You know, like people say eyes are the most important part of a portrait. Well, that's true, but here most of the eye is in shadow and there is just a little bit of highlight on the iris of the eye. All this shadow adds so much mystery and mood to the whole piece. So initially when I talked about the proper lighting, I meant like a flat kind of a lighting, which looks kind of boring. Whenever you change the angle from which the light is coming, it adds so much drama, like a loop or a Rembrandt lighting. Now in this one, the light is coming from the right hand side and it's a split lighting. Now I also cropped the original reference into a square composition in such a way that most of the drawing remains in shadow without much details. And this gray value for like 80% of the image gives it that faded look which we get from the old film cameras and like, you know, the filters that we use to make our selfies look aesthetic. Finally, a few more details, some highlights, and a few adjustments here and there. If you want me to make a more detailed video on skin textures, then let me know in the comments below. I also take beginner-friendly portrait workshops. If you want to sign up for one, send me a DM on my Instagram account. Right, that's it for this video. Give it a like if you enjoyed this one and, you know, subscribe for more content. Let me know your thoughts, and if you want to see some specific stuff or tutorials, do let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Till next time.